Are you looking for a Class C RV with twin beds? Tired of getting elbowed in the ribs every night? Stick around, folks. We found 3 fantastic floor plans of Class C RVs with twin beds. Hey everybody, this is Mike with RV Blogger in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera, and today we're going to be taking a look at Class C RVs with twin beds in them. So if you're tired of getting an elbow in the ribs when you're sleeping at night, you're definitely going to want to hang around and check out all 3 of these fantastic floor plans that we found, and make sure you stay till the end of the movie because Susan and I are going to choose our favorite model, and we want to hear from you too about which is your favorite and why in the comments down below. Hey, if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I make tons of videos all about RVing, and we also have our website called rvblogger.com where we have hundreds of helpful articles all about RVing as well. And we invite you to join our super fantastic and fun Facebook group called RV Camping for Newbies. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our monthly digital video magazine called RV Camping Magazine. It's 100% free. I'll throw some links in the show notes down below so you can join and subscribe today. But without any further ado, let's get started with our reviews of 3 fantastic Class C RVs with twin beds. This Class C RV is the Thor Chateau model number 25V, and it measures in at 26 feet 11 inches long. When you first walk into this Class C RV, you walk right into the dinette and kitchen area, which also serves as the living area in this Class C since it's a shorter style Class C RV. But since the dinette's in a slide out, it feels really nice and big in here. Now, the first thing you'll notice on my right hand side is the classic overcab area. This has really nice thick padding for mattresses up here. 2 adults could sleep up here very, very easily. You'll also notice a really large TV, and this is on a big swing arm. And the nice advantage to this is you can watch TV from up here in the overcab area, or you can swing it out so that you can see it really well from the dinette. So that's a really great design that we really like. Straight across here is the dinette area. And this dinette is very comfortable, absolutely, for 2 people. You could easily squeeze 4 people in here. One thing they've done really well is they've created slide-out drawers that are fully extendable to have storage underneath of both of the dinette booths. So that's a really nice feature, makes things more convenient. It's got a really good sized window over top of the dinette, and then you have additional storage over top as well. One other really nice thing to note is that you have a little USB port here, 2 of them actually, and you have a little cargo netting so your phone can pop right in there while you're recharging it. It's really a good spot whether you want to use it from the dinette or if you're in bed in the overcab. The kitchen in this Class C motorhome is an inline kitchen. Everything's right in line. First thing you'll notice is you've got a really large, deep single bowl sink in here with a beautiful gooseneck faucet over top, separate sprayer of course. It also has extra covers so you can create a little more counter space up here, but it also has an extended cabinet or extended countertop so you can get more countertop space that way too. Right next to that we've got a 3-burner range with a real oven down below, which is great for cooking a pizza or anything else you need to throw in there. And then Furrion does a nice job with their appliances, and they have this drawer that looks like it goes with the rest of the oven, but it's for pots and pans storage and things like that. Next to that, of course, you have a bank of drawers for all of your kitchen utensils. So over top you have, starting over top of the door, a nice little storage cabinet up here, and then of course they did some smoky glass mirrored doors over top of the kitchen sink, which look nice. Adjustable shelves inside, which is a great feature. Too many RVs come with fixed shelves inside of the cabinets. Then you've got a microwave oven with a little bit of storage above that too. And then of course you have your refrigerator and freezer. This is a 3-way fridge, good size freezer, decent size refrigerator for this size RV. Now, this Class C RV has a really cool setup for their twin beds back here. The twin beds actually take up the whole entire back of this RV, and it's massive back here. So in terms of how wide it is, it's the full length of the camper, which is 8 feet wide. and the length on it is about 74 inches. So I guess I would call it like a short Super King kind of bed. It's pretty it's pretty wide, but it's not as deep. So it's an interesting layout. Now, there are some extra cushions back here, and you've got one on top of the other, and the one on top actually has a couple of cup holders built in. So if you're each laying in bed and you have a glass of water at night, you can easily store them here. But the other really cool feature is this flips over, and I'll flip it over and get out of the way, and then we can get a shot of it. But it really can convert into a whole entire big bed area back here. In addition to having a really huge bed back here, there is a lot of storage as well. You'll see all the way around in a big U shape. You've got these gigantic storage cabinets. They're really deep, really good size. And there's also a storage cabinet down below, sort of below your nightstand area. These drawers pull out so you have additional storage down below as well. In addition to that, there's also a mirrored wardrobe closet just outside the bedroom. So you could either use it with these shelves installed or adjust the shelves how you like and still hang things from above. I love the fact the shelves are adjustable, and then it's got a couple of drawers down below. Now this bathroom has the most unusual door setup that I've ever seen. It actually has these two doors that swing open. This door opens all the way out until it hits a magnetic catch, and it sort of separates the bathroom and bedroom area from the front end of the motorhome. And then this door can also open and catch a magnetic latch. And so it just creates a really big bathroom feel because you have all the separation from these two doors. So here I am standing inside the shower, and this is a corner style shower that's in here. You have about 6 feet 10 inches of headroom in the skylight over top of the shower, so really good amount of headspace. The only thing I'm not really fond of is with this corner shower, it's very, very tight, and it just has a curtain. I know I'd be stuck to this curtain the whole time I was taking a shower, and it's really not quite big enough to really work well, in my opinion. Just outside the shower, you have a very small medicine cabinet here, and then of course your vanity sink, and you've got some storage below that too. And then for the commode area, we have open storage behind, and then we have storage above. This Class C motorhome is the Thor Axis, model number 24.1. It measures in at 25 feet 8 inches long. And the cool thing about this Class C RV is that it looks like a Class A RV, but it's actually a Class C motorhome. Now, when you first walk in, you walk into the living and kitchen area, but it's also got this humongous, what feels like a Class A front end. It has the big windshield, has the giant captain seats that swivel around, but it's built on a Ford chassis, and it's built on a Class C motorhome chassis. It just looks like a Class A. It's a brand new thing that looks really cool out in the market. Now, one thing you'll notice is this also has the classic over cab sleeping area. It goes pretty slow, so I'm not going to lower it down, but this will drop down, and then two people can easily sleep up here in the over cab area. Right across from that, you have a nice comfy couch. Now, one thing you'll notice right away is there is no dinette inside of this RV, which is becoming more and more popular these days. Instead, it has a freestanding table that sits here, and so you can use this both as a couch for living purposes or for your eating area with your dinette. And it serves one other purpose as well, and that is that this couch will fold out into a sleep sofa, which is a short queen size. So it actually has three purposes, which is really fantastic. Now, on each end, you'll also notice there's a little side table with a cup holder as well. And then behind me here, you'll notice it's got a nice big window, overhead lighting, and then additional storage overhead. Now, directly across from the couch is where the TV is located in here. It's just above the entry door. TV's in a great spot because you can see it from either the overcab if you're in there sleeping, or you can see it from the couch area. So it's in a really, really great spot. Then we go right into the kitchen area, which is an inline kitchen setup. First thing you'll notice here is that it's got a really nice, deep, round single bowl sink with a big gooseneck faucet over top and a separate sprayer. Also to the left of that, you have additional countertop space. So you have a lot of countertop space inside this RV. Now, next to that, you've got a 2-burner stove top. Down below, you have a regular microwave oven. Below that, you have your pots and pans storage drawer, and then you have a bank of drawers here for all of your kitchen utensils, and finally, more storage underneath the kitchen sink. Overhead, there are 2 really big storage cabinets with fully adjustable shelves in here, so that's a very nice feature, and they're lighted up as well. Just next to all of the kitchen appliances, you've got your refrigerator and separate freezer. Now, this is a 12-volt refrigerator and freezer in here, which is a very, very good size. As we move on back through here, you'll notice down the hallway here, there is a wardrobe cabinet with a mirror door, which is really, really very nice. It looks very well done. And then you've got a couple of drawers down below that are fully extendable and have lots of storage space. So here I am all the way in the back of this RV, past the kitchen and the bathroom that would be on the side here, and I'm in the bedroom area. Now, this Class C RV has a twin bed setup back here, and let me get a measurement on these beds for you, just so you know. They are each 38 inches wide, and I think they're 74 inches long. So, you know, decent sized twin bed on each side. You know, it's got a pad in the middle, mattress pad in the middle, and a separate one that goes here, which has a couple of cup holders built into it. So if you're each laying in your twin bed, you want to have a glass of water before you go to sleep, you can pop them in here. Or you can turn the whole back of this RV into just one big giant bed. And what you would do is just flip that cushion over, and now you've got one giant bed back here. So here I am in the bathroom in this motorhome, and this is in the center of the coach. So I've got the living area one way and the bedroom the other. And it's got these double doors that open up. It's kind of a neat little way they've designed it. It has magnetic catches at the top, so you can open this door and it separates the bathroom and bedroom from the front end of the coach. And you can also open this door, which will also hit a magnetic catch, and it separates the bathroom from the bedroom. So it makes the bathroom feel much bigger because these doors sort of extend the bathroom out into the hallway. Let's take a look inside though and see how it's really put together. So here I am standing in the shower like I usually am, and there is a good 8 or 9 inches over my head. I'm 5'11", so that gives you, you know, 6'6", 6'7" in here comfortably. You'll notice in the shower there are soap holders and shampoo holders on the corner shelves, and it's also a corner style shower, but in my opinion it's a little bit on the small side, and instead of having glass doors it has a curtain. So I think the whole time you're taking a shower in here you'd be fighting with this curtain, and that would not be a lot of fun. It also has a medicine cabinet here, which is a little on the small side, but it's got 3 shelves in there, so plenty of storage. And then the vanity cabinet is sort of on the side. It's just a good use of space to try to maximize everything. And then there's additional storage underneath of that. Here I am sitting on the commode, and as far as the elbow test goes, we only have one turkey wing that can make its way out. You'll notice up above me here, it's got a cabinet for some additional storage. This Class C RV is the Winnebago View, model number 24V, and it measures in at 25 feet 6 inches long. It's got twin beds, no dinette, and it's a great RV for beginners because it's on the smaller side, so it's super easy to drive. Now, when you first walk into this RV, you've got your living area and your kitchen area all here in the front of the coach. You've also got the driver's cab, which is really nice and roomy, very well appointed. And above that, you've got the overcab sleeping area. Now, this could easily sleep 2 adults. It's got a receptacle, USB ports, and a charging station, window on each side, and even a reading light overhead. Straight ahead, you'll find a nice love seat recliner, and each side reclines. You just pull the little switch and it pops right out, so it's very nice and comfy. From this location, you're able to see the TV location, which is straight ahead, but we'll take a better look at that when we review the kitchen. Over top of the love seat, you have a nice good sized window here, and then plenty of storage in the overhead cabinets. So like I just mentioned, the TV is directly across from the love seat location, which is fantastic. It also works well for those that are sleeping up in the overcab because you can see the TV from both of those locations really well. One thing I forgot to mention about the love seat is there's no dinette inside of this Class C RV, which we're seeing more and more in RVs, both travel trailers and the motorized kind, that there is no dinette. So instead they have a love seat or a sofa with a freestanding table in front of it, and that way the space becomes multifunctional. Now next to the TV in here, you'll notice that you have a convection microwave oven. Down below that, you've got an induction cooktop as well as a propane burner. Next to that, you've got a double bowl sink with a nice big gooseneck faucet and a separate sprayer. Below that, you've got lots of storage underneath of the kitchen sink area, and then lots of drawer storage underneath of the burners as well. So here I am at the very back of this motorhome, and I'm in the bedroom area. This motorhome comes with twin beds, which is a really great setup for those of you that want to sleep independently. And you've got a couple of cushions in between. The reason for that is, number one, it can create a little separation. Number two, you can move this cushion into the middle and end up with a huge short king-size bed back here. Now also back here, you're going to want to notice that overhead there is a lot of storage cabinetry. Whoops, I just slipped off of there. A lot of storage cabinetry, very, very nice cabinetry back here. You've got windows on each side, another window in the back. You've got reading lights back here, also receptacles and USB ports above, so you can charge things while you're sleeping at night. One last thing to note is there's a TV location here, which is perfect when you want to watch TV and fall asleep at night. Two other important notes are some extra storage back here, and these are both wardrobe style cabinets on each side, so you've got plenty of extra storage back here. So here I am in the bathroom, which is between the living area and the bedroom, across from the refrigerator, and standing in the shower like I usually am. It's a good amount of space in here. The shower is actually on an angle, so it's wider at one end than it is at the other. There's probably about 6 feet 4 inches of headspace in here. You have a nice soap dish or shampoo corner shelf, and then you've got lots of storage in here. First of all, you've got a medicine cabinet here. You've got just a plain mirror above the vanity. You have a nice vanity sink with some countertop space, as well as open storage, and there's even a little bit of storage down below the sink. Also, one last thing to note about the shower is that it has a retractable shower door, so it'll keep the shower curtain from blowing in on you. All right, so we spent some time reviewing the 3 Class Cs that we toured in the video, and the 3 that we reviewed are the Thor Chateau 25V, the Thor Axis 24.1, and the Winnebago View 24V.
So which one was your favorite that we took a tour through?
Well, my favorite one had to be, I would say, the Thor Axis 24.1. And for this reason, not because it's a Class C that looks like a Class A, although I do kind of like that, but I would say it's because of the sofa, dinette, and bed that are all really 3 things in one. That was my favorite thing about that. I really like spaces that are multifunctional, and you know, the fact that couch can serve as all 3, a bed, a couch, and your dinette, kind of wins it over for me. So how about you? Which was your favorite?
Well,
and I think I know the answer.
Yes, that was my favorite as well, the Thor Axis.
Yeah.
And mostly for the same reason. I liked the multifunction sofa. I also liked not having a dinette all the time because I think, you know, unless you're eating or maybe working, then a dinette's just going to be in your way.
Yeah.
You know, who wants to sit at a table with a dinette in front of you and watch television?
Yep.
So just get rid of that. Put it up when you need it. Take it down when you don't.
Yep.
But I will say that it did strike my heart immediately because it did look like a Class A.
Yeah.
So you did have that huge window in the front.
Yeah. It kind of is pretty cool.
Right, yeah. So I do like that. It's only 25 feet or less than 25 feet. So
yeah.
It's
Pretty cool RV.
So yeah,
All right.
yeah, we kind of both like the same one.
Yeah, in this time we did. We don't always like the same one.
No, we don't.
But this time we definitely did.
Yeah.
But what's more important is which one do you guys like the best and why? We would love to hear from you in the comments down below. And not just which one you like the best, but why you thought it was the best. Because everyone camps differently. Everybody has different needs.
Right.
And if you write your answers down in the comments below, then other people can read your answers. We can read your answers, and we can all sort of learn from each other about why we like what we like. And I think that's pretty cool because you may see things from other people's points of view, which is always a good thing.
You may bring out a point that someone's not have thought of.
So anyway, we hope you've enjoyed checking out all 3 of these Class C RVs with twin beds. And speaking of check it out, if you'd like to check out some of our other videos, just click one of these boxes down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the RV Blogger YouTube channel when you do. And also hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every single week when Susan and I come out with a brand new video. So for Mike
and Susan,
thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your campsite better than how you found it. And we'll see you next time.